For the young members of Generation Z, unemployment can be a blast. Suzy Welch explores the mindset of young workers in a Wall Street Journal op-ed. She joins us now. Suzy is an NYU Stern School of Business Management practice professor, Brunswick Group senior advisor, and CNBC contributor. Suzy, great to see you. So explain how you encountered this concept of funemployment.
It happened in a typical class. I was teaching my MBA students, and one student was talking about what she would do after graduation, and she said, well, I don't have anything just yet, but I'm just going to do some fun employment. And at first I thought, well, I must be mishearing her because she put the words fun and unemployment together, and I literally screamed. I was like, what? Stop! And the whole class burst into laughter, and they're like, yeah, fun employment, you know, like unemployment when you make it fun and you just sort of do it between jobs. And I was like, stop the class right now. And they told me all about it.
And so this would be joblessness by choice for periods of time, or is it a little more loose than that?
It's looser. It's more of an attitude, which is that, okay, I'm not going to be the way your generation was about unemployment. I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to be frantic. I'm not going to, lose my mind about it. If I'm unemployed, I'm unemployed. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have a great life. And I'll go to my next job when I get my next job. But until then, I'm going to enjoy it. I just as far away from what I remember, in that era myself.
Is it because we have such a strong job market right now that they can do that? I mean, I remember being panicked of ever being out of work because it's like, how do you find a job when you're out of a job? Yeah. It's much harder.
Becky, I don't think it's about the strong job market at all. I think it's about an attitudinal, generational change. And they don't actually perceive the job market as strong. They're frantic. They want to get a job. They often take jobs that are not exactly right for them to get a job. So I don't think it's about that. I think it's about how the newer generations feel about work and about employers. They don't trust them. They don't believe, okay, I'm going to have a job with this company for the rest of my life. They think we're going to be together for as long as we're together, then I'm going to be fun employed, and then I'm going to move on to my next engagement. It's a little like the gig economy that people say in Hollywood have done for, decades. It's not so much about I can get a job when I want one. It's like I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it, and the man is not going to tell me how.
Do they think this until they have kids? I mean, is that like
it's interesting. Of course, my students are MBAs, and most of them do not have children. Occasionally, there's one with children. I mean, when I wrote the piece for the Journal, there was quite a bit of activity in the comments, and it was all about wait till they get a mortgage, wait till they have kids, then they're going to wake up and experience real life, and all of this will change. And maybe it will, but until then, I mean, they don't have kids until they're in their 30s anyway, so we've got some of this to come.
But there is also a little bit of resonance in just other things we're hearing about how people are viewing work. Through the pandemic, either you want to work from home more, or you're not willing to, keep the job if they're required to go back in the office, or all of that.
It's definitely part of a piece of working from home. So I always do this informal survey every semester. How many days a week do you want to be in the office? And I say 5 days a week. There's never any hands. Nobody wants to go back to that model. Nobody, of my students. At 4 days, you really start to see hands at 3 days. Most of the hands go up at 2 days, and I still have hands showing at 1 day. And then I say, who never wants to go back in? And you get some hands. So it's definitely part of this feeling like, why would we put our trust and our energy and our commitment into our employer? They're not putting it back into us long term.
That's a fair trade to say, look, we're not going to give our loyalty to places that aren't giving us loyalty. But I can't help but worry that they're going to be behind the 8 ball at some point, because they won't have the savings, they won't have the retirement accounts, they won't have those things. Would they have those things if they stuck around at employers, or are employers not giving them any of those things anyway?
I want to go up to 20,000 feet for a second, because they also have part of this generational mindset. The world may not be around that long because of climate change, because of some disaster. And really, there is this attitude like, the future, how long is it going to be? We have to live in the moment.
Turn that around, because it is not a fait accompli that Gen Z will not trust their employers and give them loyalty if employers understand that and start to make changes to what they're doing in order to gain that loyalty. Nobody talks about that.
Many employers have made those changes. Okay, I think that if you have Gen Z children, you see what their employers have done to accommodate them, that not like experiences that I had as a young working person. I think that they have. Many big companies and successful companies are meeting them where they are in terms of work from home and experiences in the office and understanding about, emotional stuff going on. You can take a day, you can have a day to process that and so forth. I think that more what's going on is that they feel like they're never going to be with an employer long term. It's just not the way the economy works. You can love your company and they could still lay you off. And so I'm not sure that it's in any way about the companies needing to meet them where they are. It's more about just a generational shift. I don't know anybody who goes into any job and says, I'm going to stay there long term. And in fact, most of them.
But the companies brought that on themselves, right? They are the ones who let people go, you know, and created that whole atmosphere, right?
Well, some did. I mean, some companies laid people off because they felt like they had to. And I don't know if any companies, though, are promising anybody long-term employment. In fact, recruiting, when consulting firms come in and recruit, they say, work here for 2 or 3 years and then go on to your next thing. You'll do a lot of learning. You'll have a great credential. We don't expect you to stay here forever. They're saying it right out.